Okay, we're calling it an evening, calling it a night. So we still have work to do because we have not planned anything. We have to find a place where Giulio can do his call tomorrow morning at 8. So we are first going to head over to the Anytime Fitness, which is where we're going to stay tonight, and make sure we can stay there because that's the second thing we have to do. And then they also have Wi-Fi, so we'll try that Wi-Fi out. We'll also see what our 5G connection is there. And then as our backup, we have to look for a hotel maybe?
Yeah.
Or something like that. So Giulio will look for a hotel.
We can get some Wi-Fi.
Where he might be able to work in a lobby or whatever. And I'll start making my way to the Anytime Fitness. It's about 10 minutes away. So let's go.
Between a king cobra and a honey badger. I wonder what'll happen. Look at this. There's the honey badger just eating a mouse. And then look, get away from me, says the snake. Get away from me. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger smacks the shit out of it. The snake comes back.
Okay. We're here at Anytime Fitness, but there is no parking spaces for a rig this size. So we don't know if we can stay overnight here. But
fortunately,
I'm going to go take a shower there, and then Giulio's going to take a shower, and then we'll figure things out, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we always do. So even if we have to just go find a neighborhood to park in, then that's what we'll do. But we're going to take a shower first, so let's get that underway.
Yeah.
I'll go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. All right, so that's where we're parked. We're parked lengthwise. The spaces all go like that. But there's just not enough space for us. These are the spaces here, and the Anytime Fitness is right there. And yeah, these spaces just aren't big enough. But we'll see. Anyway, let's go take a shower. Well, still just waiting here in the Anytime Fitness parking lot. Giulio had to wait for his shower. They were all occupied. I took mine already. And now we have to decide if we're going to stay here or not. I don't know. The parking lot, it's just not that big for a big vehicle like this. We'd really be sticking out into the aisleway. We could park in this parking lot next to us. There's a U-Haul truck parked there, so we could park there. And then on I-boondocking, there's just a mile up the road, they said there's a spot right off the highway, so it sounds like it's like really, it'll be really loud. But it's possible we could go there. Or there's an Amtrak station back toward Disneyland, and we could go there and try to park there. Although the Amtrak station, I don't know, they say you need to register. I don't know if anyone would come knocking or checking or anything like that. So those are our choices. It's almost midnight, so we got to figure something out. When Giulio gets back, I'll talk it over with him, and then we'll talk tomorrow morning and find out where we ended up sleeping. Maybe I'll just end up driving around so Giulio can sleep back here. I don't know. And then we still haven't figured out where we need to get internet connection. He's in there now testing the Anytime Fitness connection to see if that has good Wi-Fi. So we're truly just winging it. This is usually not like us, but just trying it. Okay, we are pulling into the Amtrak station here at Anaheim, and we're going to see where long-term parking is. So,
turn left, then turn left onto South Douglas Road.
Okay, what does it say? Lot A, Lot B. These don't tell us anything. Oh, that's I don't know what that is.
Lot A could tell
That needs a ticket to go in, right?
looks like it.
And we don't want to go there. Okay.
At the light, turn left onto South Douglas Road, then turn left. Proceed to the route.
Okay. We are done with you.
Proceed to the route.
Yeah, we're not parking at the stadium, right? Anaheim Stadium.
You don't think he was out to park here?
Oh God, I'm sure they will. Yeah, they probably have security people running around. All right, I can try if I go in here, and if the parking garage is just gotta back out.
I guess we can't check.
Well, we won't be able to go in the garage. Oops.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oopsie. What is this? Okay. Well, now we're here.
or how about here?
Overnight and long-term transit parking only. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Just get our ticket.
Oh, it's
Out of service. Oh, shit. Okay, we're just going to park here. How's that? Somewhere over here, out of the way. Because I did register, so... Where should we park, do you think?
not away from the lights.
Yeah, maybe down here. Away from everyone. Out of sight, out of mind. What do you think? Right back here. I'll just back in this last space. Right here. Oh, there's trees here. Is there a
There was
fence?
Wi-Fi over there.
Do you want to go try? We can walk over there. Oh shit. I don't want to hit anything. How close am I to the fence behind me? Okay. What do you think? Okay. It's past midnight, but I think we're okay. This is the Amtrak station. I'll show you around. It's an intermodal station. It's really nice. We just parked way, way off in the corner. I did register for tonight, so hopefully they don't bother us. They wanted a ticket number, like verification that you're on Amtrak, and I just said we're buying the ticket in the morning. So we'll see if that flies. Anyway, looks like a nice, quiet, safe spot. I think after I show you around, we're just going to bed down for the night. All right. Okay, here's our spot. We're way back here in the corner. There's an empty field over here. This is long-term parking at Amtrak Anaheim. There's covered parking there. That little blue light there is for if you have assistance, if you need assistance or, emergency. And that's the station, that red thing. Isn't that cool looking? Beautiful night birds singing away here at midnight. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. We got the knock from 2 security guards that said we are trespassing and we need to move. I told them, well, I registered online. He said that's not for sleeping in your vehicle. So I didn't argue with him. So I just said, okay. So now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. This is what happens when you don't plan. And we're going to see if we can find a hotel parking lot. That's our next trial. And if not, then we're just looking for a residential area. All right, here we go.
In 1.8 miles, turn right.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. It's 6 a.m. We did find a spot. We're in a neighborhood right outside a dog park. Yeah, we got kicked out of the Amtrak station, who told us we couldn't overnight there. So we drove around Anaheim, residential areas, and let me tell you, it's hard in Anaheim. There's just not a lot of street parking, but we did find this spot, and it's kind of like a private housing, kind of private condo area. I think it's a private street, and we just took a chance. There was one open space, that was it. I'll show it to you, and we took it, and so now we got to get up and move it, and we have to find a place for Wi-Fi because Giulio has to start his meetings here soon, and we need to make sure that we have Wi-Fi. So let's hit the road, and then it's a day at Disneyland today. That's what we're doing. So after he's done with his calls, so we're getting through it. I'm hoping Long Beach is easier when we go there, but yeah. Suffice it to say, Anaheim, I don't think they want RVers. They want you to stay in a hotel. That's what we think. Okay, I'll give you a gander of where we're at. Okay, we had maybe a nosy neighbor that was walking by, walked around, looked at our license plate, so we just kind of took off. Now we're looking for a Wi-Fi hotspot here before Julian needs to start his calls. He's on his phone looking. We're heading up. All the big hotels are down this street, right around from where we are. And we'll see if one of them has public Wi-Fi and a lobby that he can go into and use. So here we go. Yeah, these people are boondocking in there. What is that, an interstate? No, I don't know what that is. But. Okay, we are on our quest to find Wi-Fi, and that is also proving to be challenging this morning. We're now
route to Starbucks.
We're now headed to
450 feet. Turn right.
Oops.
Turn left onto East Orangewood Avenue. Then turn left.
We are heading to a Starbucks. We're going to try that. Okay, we found a little shopping area with Starbucks, Denny's, and other
Turn right.
things. So we'll see if Starbucks here They definitely will have Wi-Fi, but we don't know if it's going to be fast enough, and we don't know if there's parking. Lots of
Enter
parking.
the parking lot for your destination.
Okay, that's good news. There's parking. And Chipotle.
There's Denny's guest Wi-Fi.
Okay, well, let's try Starbucks first, and which one do you want to do? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Wherever you can.
It's right here. I'm going to park under this tree, or I can park over there.
Try parking closer to Starbucks.
All right. This is a tight parking lot,
Oh.
so I don't want those Starbucks people complaining. All right, I can try to back in here. I don't know if I can fit.
Arrived.
Oh.
Might be blocking that 15-minute parking, but let me see. Okay, we're parked. I'll show you. We're parked right outside of Starbucks. Julia's going to go out and check. We're backed in as close as we can get to this little divider hill behind us. And I want to make sure that we're not too close, so he's going to tell me. You can leave it open. Huh? He's looking. He's like, we're close.
I mean, you have some room, but like the back of the van is already like past the curb.
That's okay. I just don't want to hit anything.
Okay.
I don't want the bottom to hit
So I
anything.
should look at your wheel.
Look at the bottom. Make sure anything underneath hanging
Okay.
is not hitting ready to hit the hill.
Actually, I think you're fine.
Can you check the sewer pipe on the left? You know where we store the hose? Can you make sure it's not hitting?
The hose.
Yeah, down below. Yeah. Okay.
I think you're. People can.
Get in and out.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so that's the Starbucks there.
You're within,
Julio's walking outside. He's checking.
crossing over into this spot, into like this lane, but
Okay, do you want me to straighten it out?
no, because you can't. I mean, you're pretty wide.
Okay. All right, this is where we're going to be.
It's like we probably need to start doing some things on our own. So I don't know. So maybe you can give me some feedback. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels like the next stage of growth for us. I feel like we've tapped out SEM, you know, in marketing.
Okay, it is time to make lunch. We're still here at Starbucks. Julio's doing his call. So far, so good, right, Julio? He's gotten good. He's got good connections. So today we're doing. It's supposed to be a cauliflower curry rice bowl, but they substituted the cauliflower with broccoli, which is fine. It's supposed to be one of those very quick and easy meals. It's got instant rice, which we'll just heat up in the microwave. And yeah, fresh green onions. Minute rice, that'll go fast. And then just we heat. So this is all this. I have to just toast the coconut strips. I think I do that in the microwave. And then this stuff is just all for the curry. So we have a little bit of tomato sauce. This is some cream that'll make it a creamy curry. This is your spices. This is just curry powder. And then just a little bit of mirepoix. This is going to be added to the sauce as well. All right. So it's a little bit early, but I thought I would start it so that because Julio's pressed for time. We've got just a short window between 11 and 12 where we can make lunch and eat it. But luckily this is super fast, so I'm just going to prep the ingredients, and then probably around 11 I'm going to just start it and get it done. So we'll be done eating by, I'd say, 11:30. Maybe, yeah, probably 11:30. Okay, let me get it started. Okay, so I'm just going to give these onions just a quick little wash off. Excuse me, but just for a second. Thank you. And once we do that, I'll trim off the little wilted edges, and we're just going to cut the white pieces at the top into 1-inch cuts. We're not going to slice them, just 1-inch chunks. And then we will slice the green pieces into their own little pieces. It's so lovely having, isn't it lovely? It's lovely having them with us, isn't it? Thank you for being with us. We enjoy it. All right, so just, you can see I'm just cutting them kind of larger here. See that? Just, okay, that's all the white pieces. And now we'll just, ooh, there's a little bit of bad skin on that one. Just pull that off. Easy peasy. Okay. And then the rest of these we're just going to thinly cut for garnish the green onions. Someone asked, do I use a cutting board or am I cutting directly on the counter? Oh, no, no, no. I don't cut directly on the counter. There's a white cutting board under here. It's one of those really thin ones that, you can, it's flexible. And so I'm just using that. They're nice and small and light. They're easy to clean. I have 3 or 4 of them that came when I bought them. So lots of them, and they don't take up any space. And the best thing about these in the Panoramic is these fit directly into the sink. They're exactly the same size as the opening there for the sink right here. And so I put them in the bottom of the sink when I wash dishes so they don't scratch the bottom of the sink. And at the same time they get washed. So yeah, you can't do any better than that. But no, I don't cut I don't cut directly on the countertops. That's a little bit dangerous to me. And it would just mar this. This is corian. It would just completely mar it. Okay, I'm actually, and I'm going to show you this one day, how I have my iPad set up for mobile mode, but I'm actually following along here on the iPad on the right-hand side of the screen here, because I don't have the paper menu that I showed you. They didn't, sometimes Home Chef forgets it, but you can always go online and you can find the online version. And it's convenient for me because I can just set the iPad up right here and then just scroll through. So you can see this one's really easy to make after you crisp up the coconut. Do the minute rice, crisp up the coconut, cut the onion, which I did. All you're going to do is you're going to throw it in the pan, throw the broccoli in the pan, and once that's a little bit browned, you're just going to make the sauce and you're done. You're going to garnish it with the See that? You're going to garnish it with the coconut, toasted coconut, a little sauce on the side, and green onions, and it's going to be lovely. So, okay. So my next step is, oh, I was showing you the wrong one. This is what it's going to look like. So, yeah. So once it's all done, it's going to look like that. Isn't that beautiful? Except with broccoli, not with cauliflower. And just garnish it with the coconut and the green onions. And we're done. Super fast meal, super easy meal for here in the RV. It's going to be fast to clean up and the whole thing. So, all right. See, these are already cut. They come from Home Chef. I don't need to do anything. These are already cut up and ready to go. So, okay. Let's get the let's get it going. Okay, we're gonna make the minute rice. Just gonna microwave it. 1 cup of water and a little bit of salt. We get to use our new water pitcher. It fits perfectly in here. Look at this. And now we can either pour it like this, or we can use a spigot. Cute, isn't it? And the lid is sealed on the top, so it's not going to spill as we go down the road. I put it down here at the bottom. It's not the most convenient place, but it works. Okay, and a little bit of salt, they said. So we'll do that and microwave for 4 minutes. We're basically done. Oh, what do I do with the coconut? Oh, okay. I'm going to have to do the coconut in the pan here. We'll do that in a second. Let me just, I'm going to use the knife. So I just have the minute rice. I'm just going to soak it all, make sure all the rice is in the water. There we go. Okay. It's all about in the van reusing utensils, not dirtying up. So I just used a knife instead of a spoon. And this goes in for 4 minutes in our microwave here. There we go. Plenty of battery power. We're pulling in 134 watts of solar. So we're looking good here. Okay. So, step 2, we've cut the green onions. I need to put, once the coconut's ready, we need to put that on here, and and you just put a paper towel down. So that's going to be ready for that. All right, let's do the coconut. We got our new stove, thanks to Phil at Panoramic. We needed that. Super nice of them to give us a brand new stove on the road. Okay, well, fingers crossed. Let's start it. Uh-oh, there we go. Oh, scared me for a second. I thought, oh no, it's not working again. Okay, so we do this 2 to 3 minutes and then just remove it. So just going to crisp up our coconut as our minute rice is heating, and then we throw everything in the pan and mix it up, and then that's it. We're done for lunch. There's something in here. I'm going to clean that out. There we go. That's okay. It's on the other side of the napkin. Don't worry about it. Okay. There we go. Tidy, tidy. So just want to just brown it up here. I might have used too much olive oil, but I don't care. What do you think, Julia? Does it smell good? It's starting to smell like coconut in here and green onions, because that's what we've cut and cooked so far. Got the fan on up above, just sucking all the smells out. Works really well. I know it works well because I clean the screen on it, and it's always oily and greasy, and that means it's doing its job. There, it's sizzling nicely. See it? Okay, our rice is done, so I'm going to take it out. Oh yeah, and you're supposed to just let it sit for a couple minutes, which we're going to do. We're going to do that right there. Okay. So that's done. And how's our coconut? Oh, they're starting to brown up. See? Just a little bit. There we go. Looks great. Smells even better, guys. Smells even better, my friend. Okay, this is browning nicely. Almost done. I think I can take it off. I don't want to burn it. So just enough to brown it and crisp it up, but I think that's good. Okay. So we're just going to take that off and move it over here to the paper towel and let it cool off. The rice is done now, and the coconut, crispy coconut, is done. See how easy that is. And we're just going to spread it around just to drain off that olive oil. Ever since Phil told me that Ricardo is this master chef, and he may watch my videos, I suffer from imposter syndrome. Okay, that's that. Let's let that. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Okay, now let's set that to a side over here. Okay. And we're going to just do the broccoli in here, and the white portion of the green onions. Let's start this up again. There we go. Nice. It's already heated, so I'm just going to turn it down. So let's put the white portion of the green onions in there. I'm following along on my iPad here. And the broccoli. Just dump that in there. And we're supposed to add just 30 to 60 seconds, and then we're supposed to cover it and add just a little bit of water to it and let it steam itself and finish itself with the steam. So, okay. You can definitely smell the white portion of the green onions, and you can smell a little bit of the broccoli. Get them kind of coated with the olive oil. Should have broken some of these up ahead of time because they're kind of big. I think we can do that now, my friend, because I don't want to. Ooh! Oopsie. Careful with the scissors, they're very sharp. Maybe I should have done this ahead of time, but it's okay. Remember, the name of the episode is Unplanned. Alright, that's good enough. It will come apart in here. Oh, that's a big one. Get that. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm just going to put some water in here. How much does it say? Oh, just a quarter cup. I'm going to eyeball it. That seems good enough to me. Steam it, and then we'll make the curry. After this, we just, after most of the water is absorbed here, then we're going to just uncover it, continue to brown it, and, ow, see, I'm being stupid. Continue to brown it, and then just add the sauce, and we're done. All right, Gilio. Let's make. Okay. So we're just gonna brown it a little bit. It's nice. The white portion of the green onions are nicely browned. I just want to get the broccoli. It's, you know, it's tender now. Maybe for texture, just brown it up a little bit in here. It's a vegetarian meal. Now, Julia and I don't like our vegetables too overcooked, so I'm going to call it a day. We're going to add the cream base, the tomatoes, curry powder, mirepoix, salt, basically add all this stuff into the pan and we're done. So, there's one, there's the cream base. And the tomato. Turn this down to low because all we're doing at this point is just heating this through. There's no really cooking. We're just combining and heating it at this point. Okay. I like to get everything out of the way in the kitchen. The curry powder. You know what? I can't get it open. So how's that? It's a Ziploc. Good enough. And the mirepoix broth. Okay, now let's just combine it all and eat. Smells delicious. You know, we've got another chef. Well, we've got a chef in our family too. Julia's brother is a chef. An incredible chef in San Francisco. He owns his own business now, online business, where they do kind of live Zoom calls and do classes and things like that. All right. 3 to 5 minutes. Just let it get to a simmer. How's that? I think it's nicely combined. I think it's pretty good. Nice, healthy. Let's let it just thicken for a second. Fluff the rice a little bit. All right. Bon appetit. Broccoli curry with coconut, crispy coconut. Bon appetit. Mmm. Mmm. What do you think, Julio?
Delicious.
It's very nice. You know, Indian's my favorite cuisine, one of my favorite cuisines. And so being able to make it in the van, that's nice. The I have to say the curry is just right. The flavoring of the curry is just right. I love the crispiness of the toasted coconut on the top. The green portion of the green onions just give it that freshness. And of course, broccoli's broccoli. Can't go wrong with broccoli, but broccoli's broccoli. Curry makes everything better. And our nice fresh water. Oh, that's nice clean water from our new dispenser. Well, lunch was wonderful, very tasty, and I am in the back bedroom. The air conditioner's on above me. It's not terribly hot outside, but sitting here in the parking lot in the sun, the ambient temperature, it's building inside, so we just turned on the air conditioner to a comfortable 73 or 74, and that's quite comfortable in here right now, not like Palm Springs. So yeah, he's going to finish up work. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm going to try to get some rest. Take a nap here before we head over to Disneyland, because we're going to be at Disneyland probably till midnight tonight, and California Adventures. So we're going to be in both parks. So I'll take a little bit of a nap and get rested up while he finishes up work in the front. The virtues of having 2 living spaces in our van. And I have to say, right? It's quiet, right? We can just have a normal conversation. It's right literally above my head. Normal conversation in here with the air conditioner on. All right. Time for my nap.